The family of the late Maureen Wambui gathered at the Industrial Area Police Station seeking justice for their daughter who was killed while crossing Mombasa Road Sunday morning.
Some distance away, slightly close to me, she decided to cross the road. And that's why she got knocked by the car. I only saw her fly in the air. The car didn't stop. It was speeding. It didn't even attempt to save the life of my girl.
Family and friends inspect the vehicle that cut short the life of the 22-year-old Kenyatta University third-year student. She was in the company of her boyfriend some minutes to 5 a.m. in the morning when the incident happened right outside the Next Gen Mall along Mombasa Road. He narrates how the vehicle that hit his beloved drove on without a second thought, with her body laying on the roof. A frantic search that followed.
He didn't even brake, he didn't even swerve, he didn't even stop. He just went. I tried chasing the car by foot, but it was in vain.
A second visit to Nairobi South Hospital gave Dennis Baragu the answers he was seeking. A female body had been discovered around the South Sea area that matched his girlfriend, more than 3 kilometers from where the accident happened.
But she asked me, "Who are you looking for? A lady?" I told her yes. She told me that there was a body that had been dumped.
When the family got to the scene where the body had been dumped, they found Wambui laying face down, and next to her was the number plate of the suspect's car. But the number plate would not remain at the scene for long.
The police started asking how can the number plate disappear without anyone even seeing. I approached those border guys and asked them if they had seen somebody who has picked the number plate. And they told me there was someone who came and spoke to the police and later on took the number plate.
From that point, the suspect, Sergeant Dismus Gitenge Motongwa of the Kenya prisons, attached at the Nairobi West Prison, is said to have allegedly carried out a plan to conceal the crime with what appears to be the full backing of his fellow officers. The first action was to make a false report to explain his dented car.
He proceeded to the Industrial Area Police Station, where he came to report, saying that he had actually hit a cow, that he had hit a cow instead of saying he had hit a human being.
How does that make you feel?
Very painful, very angered.
In harsh tones, the family overheard a second plot to charge the suspect with a lesser charge that would only warrant a slap on the wrist.
Aliweza kupotea na body from the scene of crime na akaenda akadamp na ajaribu kufisha ile evidence. So hiyo charge hajaandikiwa. Tunaweza taka aadikiwe that charge because ndio iko na uzito kwa hii case.
The police officers handling the case then misled the family of the deceased, which led the family missing the mentioning of the case at the Milimani law courts. Maureen's boyfriend was also excluded from the witness list, which is strange as he is the sole witness in the case. The suspect has been released on a 50,000 cash bail. Whenever an accident takes place, it is common knowledge what the involved parties ought to do. However, it is quite unfortunate that a law enforcement officer failed to follow the said guidelines and instead chose to conceal the evidence. Charity Mwangi, NTV.